arrive at the very uncomfortable conclusion that we have no country. And therefore, to that extent, our children and our grandchildren, the Gen Z, are very right. This country requires a reset. This country requires a shake-up. And therefore, to our children and the grandchildren, the Gen Zs and the millennials, we are guilty as charged. On behalf of my generation, I must apologize to you young people that we have messed this country and that we are so insensitive that we are unlikely even to realize that we need to change this country, leave alone change it. While I may not agree with you, the Gen Z people, perhaps in the approach, even as Nane approaches, while I may not agree with you, you know, old people are conservative. So don't blame us. You tend to be more cautious as you grow old. So even the firebrands of yesteryears are now the proverbial pale shadows of themselves. So forgive us, but we are guilty as charged. We have destroyed this country. Why do I say so today? Watching for the few minutes I would watch what is going on in Parliament tells me there is no hope. And that hope for this country cannot come from our generation. No. That hope for this country cannot come from the current leadership. No, not at all, not at all. Look at people who are supposed to be your leaders, casually talking about having hundreds of millions. Somebody casually opens his mouth and says, I have 900 million. I'm worth 500 million. Casually. It makes Manu Chandaria wonder what really is going on. How hard Manu Chandaria has had to work to make the money he has made or earned for himself. How hard companies have to work to get that kind of money people are just mentioning casually. How difficult it is for a hard-working person with all the instruments of industry to make even a profit of 100 million per year. How difficult it is. And yet here we have Kenyans wanting to be cabinet secretaries. What is your worth? 600 million. What's your worth? 400 million. Mine and my husband's. I've not heard men say theirs and their wives. Look, and you look at the person saying they have 400 million, and some of them, we know them. And look at the vetting. Look at the stupid questions being asked. The last one I followed, I don't know which. I think it was Uhuru Kenyatta's time, I think. So how did you get the 500 million? Oh, my house. Oh, I have a piece of land. Then it stops there. Where did you get that parcel of land? How did you get that house? Who gave it to you? Here is a lawyer. I want 900 million. Where did he get the money from? It makes hard-working lawyers wonder. Kwani sisi tulikosea Mungu wapi? Look at the suckers. I have 800 million shillings. If you are a lawyer, how much have you paid in taxes? You stupid members of parliament. You have the research department in parliament. Why haven't you sent the researchers to KRA to find out this man who says he's worth 800 million? This man who says he has made an extra 100 million from his legal practice. How much has he paid in taxes? We don't have a country here. We are useless. If it was for us, I would say, let's destroy this country. Wacha ibomoke yote. But for our children, and grandchildren. And that's why I support them. Let them teach us a lesson. Because we are jokers. How do you stand? How do you tell the country casually that when you vetted me last year, or 2 years, less than 2 years ago, I had so much. Between then and now, I have added another 200 million, 150 million, 100 million.